Alright, we have the Isuzu MU-X. We're going to install the subframe this morning and then show you how to fit the decks for the false floor. The procedure is the same for the light or the infinity floor. First of all, with one of the supplied washers on that bolt hole and that factory bolt hole. It is used as a spacer just to get that subframe member above the carpet level. Now we use only the factory bolts to install this. The seat bolts that you've taken out will go back in the same hole points. The two front ones where you've removed the factory nut will go in there. Same on the passenger side. So if you offer that over that point there, factory nut, factory bolt point. We do have a hole through the top so you can get a socket through. The other middle subframe is exactly the same, factory bolt points. We'll offer that. There's actually 4 points that this will line up with, and again, if you install the factory bolts into the factory thread inserts into the floor, next part of the video I'll show you that all tightened up. And then we'll install the top decks. It's the important side note. It's very important to put the two 10mm headed bolts back into the floor. These two held that plastic trim in the video that shows how to get the seats out. Important to put them back in because they are open to the outside, so it'll let dust and water through if you don't do them back up. Okay, now it's time to put the decks in. I've already popped the passenger side down and they will literally just drop into place. There's only one way they can go in. They'll line up nicely with that back edge. See the nice big lift outs there. Again, they will, with the holes preset in the lids, line up with the thread inserts in the base. So it's a matter of just locating the bolts through, tightening them up. I've already preset the passenger side ones. No need to over tighten. If you get the bolts so that the heads are flat with the carpet, that is all you need to do. As you can see, that brings that deck down nice and flat. Now I've tightened up all these bolts, but the best way to do it, get all the bolts in by hand, start them by hand in the first instance, a couple of turns, and then you can tighten them all up afterwards. Next part of the video I'll show you dropping the drop-in lids in. Okay, we've got all the deck bolts nice and tight and even. Two lift outs will literally just drop into place. Smaller on passenger, larger on drivers. And if you ask why they're offset, that is for the infinity lockdown points. We need one that runs dead center, so we need to split the floor slightly off center. Installation is now done. Seats can go back down and your components can go in, infinity click down, which we'll show you in another video.